Hey Vicky, I know you've seen this before, but I figured I want to give you a refresh. I did some cleaning up of the booth, but I wanted to show you what it is going to look like. So this is how I want you to put your legs. I want the furthest leg, as you can see, how this piece is already going this direction. So this is going to be the front of your leg. And then you're going to slide this, twist this all the way open, place this whole head over top, and then you're going to slide this, turn this piece over. Simple as that. And then you can loosen this piece and this piece. There's two of them. You loosen these two handles and that will make your head go up and down. Next, I have all the cables in a really nice, neat way. And I want to be able to show you what this looks like. So, simply put, you have your printer cable right here. This is already wrapped up like this, which is a perfect measurement from what I have. If you want more slack, these are just twist ties, so you can loosen up the twist ties up here, okay? This cable right here, I would just do one loop around, and then you can go straight up, so that way you don't have a cable that's just hanging. So try to keep this cable tight against this pole. This pole is pretty much all the way up. I drop it down just a hair because I think it's too high if you go all the way up. But that is all the way up. This is using the same flash as This is using the same flash as Moxie Black. So we're going to take the Moxie Black flash and put this on here. The only difference is that there is a little adapter piece right here. You're going to take that adapter piece and leave it on this when you pack it away, okay? And finally, I now am going to give you a small black extension cord here. Power plug. That's all that the power plug is. It's this big. So this is gonna go with this, and this is your power that goes directly to everything else up here. So all of this is one nice unit, keeps everything clean, and of course you can leave this go. I'm also gonna give you this table. It's a lot sturdier than the other one that we had before. This is the same one that you got from Mia. And the only difference that you're missing right now is the black head cover, and that is packed away in the van for Sarah, for her event. So this video is just for you, Vicky. On this side, I just want to show you how I installed this. So I'm going to kind of do it backwards. So first off, this is going to be your USB that's going to go in here, and then this is going to be the power to the Surface Pro. So what I do is I push the Surface Pro all the way out, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. That way you have access to the button, it's free and clear, and it's ready to go. Then I'm just going to slide this in so that I can slide my USB in. Okay, got my USB in. And now I'm going to keep this USB out because back here, I'm going to wrap my cable around the top front, and it is a magnet. And so the best thing I can tell you to do is pull it out like so, grab it by the cable, and it'll insert right in. See the little light just flashed on. Swipe up. Okay, if you get any of these unexpected errors, that's okay, because this is for Photo Party Helper, and we're not using Photo Party Helper, we are using Darkroom. So once you're connected to your router, remember, this is not an iPad, okay? So we don't have to worry about connecting an iPad router and a Surface router together and have them read each other. This is just a PC now, so it's going to already be connected directly to the printer. So you don't have to look up the printer specs with this. All of this, you're literally just going to go right into Darkroom. All you have to do is just make sure that your router's connected. Once we are in here, this is our event 1122. This is our thing. And if you want to check your settings, you have the global settings up here. And we are using the RX1. So you're going to hit RX1 and then configure printer, which is this little pencil box right here. If you notice, this is where it's important for you to make sure, okay, is everything connected? So what I want to go ahead and do is check my printer. Okay, so simply just going to unplug it with the USB. Plug it back in, turn it off, turn it back on. Okay, everything looks correct. It looks like it's in. Let's go back here, hit our refresh. Still nothing. You are getting live troubleshooting right now. So I'm gonna go in here, hit printer, hit RX1, and it looks like it is offline, so I'm not getting any connection. So the next thing I need to make sure is my router or is my hub being connected? And it's not. See, the camera is not even being read at all. So now that means that I don't have a good connection with my hub. So I'm just gonna unplug this from here. I'm just gonna plug it in back again. I just heard it go boop boop. I'm gonna hit refresh. And then always make sure that your camera is turned on. Turn it off. Turn it back on. Looks like it wants me to enter the date. So I'm going to go ahead and get this date entered. I'm also going to unplug my hub here. Okay. So there's one other place that could have got weird. Try to do, since I heard no beeping, is we're going to try a different port. Aha, it was a different port. So I used the bottom port. Now my camera kicks in. I'm just gonna exit out of here. And I'm gonna exit out of, let's see if our RX1 is reading. Okay, RX1 is reading, so that's a plus. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to back to events. Let me drip this down here. If you can zoom in on that, 6.3, 1 over 150 or 250, 1600. And now from here, that's where I'm going to use the flash value to control. All right, let's get started to take a picture. So here is how you are going to get to the picture. It's going to say start booth. This says no emails. Don't worry, we are not doing emails today. We're just doing text. So you can hit continue with no emails. And we're ready for a photo. I'm going to show you some different styles here. So this is a good zoom in. Remember, if I need to adjust the whole head, I'm going to loosen up one of these. Both of these on each end. And I can lift that camera up higher. And what I do want to show you is that right now I'm sitting at a 4.0, which I think is good, but if it tends to be a little bit too bright, you can drop that down. I mean, you already know this part, so I really shouldn't have to tell you. All right. Let me show you what your session is going to look like. And notice I'm looking down. I don't want to do that, so please tell people to look at the camera. And I know you do. I know you point at that. But just again, this is just a recap. Remember, you can touch on this. You can zoom in. You can touch on that, hit the plus button. So that's kind of important. But once you're done, you're going to hit accept right here. You can tell how many copies I want to print. And it's going to print away. Text complete. But lastly, just a reminder, this is how you leave. Just touch the upper left corner. That's it. And if you notice right now, I'm pulling a little bit, so I'm just gonna move that back over, and now we're good to go. And that is it. Touch away. And just so you knew, global settings right here, that's how I get to my printer to see how many copies I have left. Printer, RX1, configure printer, remaining. And then over here, I'm going to go to processed. Sorry, processed. I'm going to find the image that I want, and I'm going to click print and reprint. Click and reprint. And that is it. So whenever you are finished, the X button is being hidden. To exit the screen here, you're just going to need to take your finger and try to swipe up. This is your image, your icon. All I do is I just kind of hold it in until that pops up and I hit close window. That's it. Then I can go in from here, power, shut down. Just wanted to show you what I meant by that little piece here. So you're gonna keep this piece on. This piece, I'm putting it on here. And then this is gonna slide into that hole. Let me zoom out a little bit. This is gonna slide right into that hole. What's gonna be nice is that piece now just stops it. So once you have this set in place, just twist this shut. It's that simple. When you take this off, you're gonna take it all the way off, put it back into this slot, and tighten that up. So I'm gonna loosen. Just like that. Tighten it back up, it's not going anywhere. You don't want to touch this. Basically this just screws off. Remember, this is just lifted up. You set that right on. That's it. That goes in the box. And this piece will then get lowered, and you're going to spin this all the way off.